Sorry if I talk a little bit less today, feeling a little bit rough in the old throat. Let's play a spin and go like yesterday to get going. $15, lovely, lovely. In position and suited. Okay, you know what? Yep, could still be ahead. Ha! Really? All right, we got trapped by the float. Well played. Let's see if we can pick up 50 of those chips back. Okay, they're a somewhat odd player. Are they going to hit the straight? Yes, they are. Well, that's just pretty unlucky. What a crazy call. I wish I'd known that for the first hand. So it begins already. Getting called and outdrawn by 9-8 offsuit. All in pre. Well, we were all in pre. All right, just the $10 on this one. So this to break even. We might happily just go in even if we lose this one. 3 minutes to go. Okay. This is a very aggressive player. I've actually got previous data on them. Yeah, we're dominating. That's a really good flop for us, but we want to avoid the 5 as well as the 2. No! Wow, okay. No bricks for us. No bricks for us. One last one. One last one. No, it's a $10. I was really hoping for at least a 15. All right. Sunday Million satellite is starting, so I need to wrap this up. I feel like my thinking clarity with this cold is fine, but I'm a little bit worried. I'm not normally very prone to tilt, but I do feel like I've got to just be careful of the possibility of tilt because of the cold. I feel like my resilience for that is cut. Okay, so we're slightly behind going into heads up. Wow. Oh, a bit worried about that king. Beautiful, beautiful. This is shove almost 82. Yep, that's easily good enough. Oh, they've woken up with it, though. No, they haven't. Another crazy call. What are these calls today? Well, we've won it. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Well, that's a nice note to end those on, even if we ended $5 down. Let's capture this and list it properly. Gosh, the blinds start at a weird level. Okay, we got another one starting in 7 minutes, another one starting in 13 minutes. I don't have chat open. You guys might be chatting. I wouldn't even know. All right, big blind next. Nope. Thank you so much. Dr. Feels Bad, great to have you here. Do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-do. We haven't raised one yet, so ace from the button seems fine. We take it. Weird playing five-handed. It should get longer-handed soon. Long time till late registration ends in this one. 4 minutes to go if it doesn't get cancelled until we're in a big 22 satellite. That's one that we actually qualified from yesterday, only to get, I feel, a bit unlucky, but I would say that. Sure, go on. Let's throw this one in. And that's why I didn't want to. That's a ridiculous, well, not ridiculous, but an oversized 3-bet, I'd say. So it's a shame in a way because we could have called a smaller 3-bet. Now this time, we would play to the 3-bet, so let's try again. I think if we get caught by an overpair this time, we just accept it. We look pretty loose aggressive at this point. We've just been allowed to be bullied. It's kind of the perfect trap to now have a good pair. And if somebody just happens to have a bigger pair, we're just unlucky. Thanks, Dr. Phil's bad. Hey, John Flip, good to see you, man. It's a shame we spent $15 to win 10, but sure, I'll take it. 2 minutes to go, not cancelled yet. That is a terrible flop. We will simply ask the question, have you got a king? And that's actually a very promising start of people saying no. Wonderful. To win that pot with that flop, four-handed, absolutely delighted. Talking of delighted, it's Plagues, baby! 62 months. Oh, great to see you, Plagues. How you keeping, man? Ace in the big blind, comfortably not good enough here. I'm just keeping a real close eye on the next one because I got a feeling it could get cancelled. Supposed to... Okay, so any second now, the table should open. This is not an auto fold. It's nearly an auto fold. But the limp has made it weird. No, we have started the other one. That's cool. The big blind hasn't raised a hand yet, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that we get to see a flop for $100, which I think makes it value. But we miss. Let's capture the next table. I will almost certainly just be folding that. Oh, it's actually the correct info by sheer coincidence. I guess there's not that big of a variety of tournaments that we play at $2. And last but not least, we have a hot hyper progressive KO actual cash tournament starting in 6 minutes. That one almost certainly won't get cancelled. No, Plagues, no. I mean, we're doing fine, right? We've rolled $30 up to 200. So we've generally headed in the right direction. We have come down a little bit recently, but it's fine. But no, we're still waiting for the significant win, right? Oh, Jack's over here on like second hand. So hopefully it's only a matter of time, right? If we stick at it and keep playing good poker, theoretically it should happen. Sticks with us, and that is kind of a hilarious flop. It is every single overcard to our jacks. I don't know if that's ever happened to me before. We've now got the nut flush draw. We've actually got a royal flush draw. I'm happy to check call. Nice. It won us an extra 100 chips. Evening, Jay Bazza. Good to see you, man. Pretty good. I've had a pretty good day. Definitely getting hit by a cold. It's not absolutely killing me, but it'll be nice when it's gone. And thank you. Yeah. Was really pleased to get through the minor. Shame I didn't get the win on the... Oh, we got Ace King on the other table. Saying that I need to raise this as well. We're Ace King in the big blind on the other table. Yeah, shame we didn't get the win with the Renegades. But credit to the Skaven, succeeding Skaven stuff. All right, remember we got Ace Jack here, because we'll come back to that, but... Okay. I'd love fold, fold. I would love fold, fold. Ace Jack takes it with a raise. Our Ace Kings kept losing to mid-pocket pairs yesterday. And it's going to happen again. No, we hit the king. They need a 7 on the river. And they get a 7 on the river. It happens again. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, this might be a short stream today because I started late because the family got home late and I'm feeling unwell. We'll see. We'll see if we can turn things around. Boom! Oh, baby! Unbelievable. John Flip, welcome back to Rick Nation, courtesy of the greatest all-time gifted subgiver, Plagues. It's so good to see him. It's so good to see him. Thank you, Plagues. Absolutely incredible, mate. Woo! Yeah, I might raise this and just expect to be in with Alex, right? So maybe Alex shoves over the top and we call. Biggie Bond gets out of the way. Yep, that's exactly what happens. And we are ahead. And they hit the 6. 7 for the straight now on top of hitting our cards. We hit an ace. We're very good at redrawing and outdrawing when it doesn't matter. Very much. Better to have 600 chips than not have 600 chips, but not the most key hand we're going to win all these today. Emotes and no commercials, baby. Talking of which, I need to get around. I got some new emotes to upload. Some real good ones. So 3 new ones. I need to get around to uploading those. Oh. All right. Hot Hyper is starting. Do I defend this? Oh, it's an oddly large raise. We hit bottom pair. There's a lot of big ace hands we're still ahead of. And they might not love us check calling this, thinking we might have the queen. That was not the card we wanted to see, though. They might think we've got the flush draw, but they also might just legitimately have it. Okay. Okay, we took a little stab. Never mind. Fives. Okay. Okay. Oh, nobody goes for it. But now there's straight draws and 2 flush draws out, so we've got to put in a decent sized raise. And there's a reasonable chance we just scare them off, sadly. Yeah, man, absolutely no money made from our set there. What a shame. What a shame. We're trying to C-bet take this one. Was Pokemon trapping us? No, he wasn't. That's nice. Oh, sevens. Okie doke. 3 minutes to the next tournament starts. Ace 10. Okay, we'll just limp the sevens as there's already a limper. Perfectly fine with that. Let's hit 2 sets in a row. That's generally how they come, like buses. Not this time. But we are in position still. No, I picked the worst option here. This should have been a big raise. If I was going to raise, this should have been a big raise. Now I'm like, well, did he have the flush draw? Did he have the queen 10? He could have nothing. It could have been a bad card for him, right? Doesn't look like it was a bad card. I think I... was going to say I got sucked in, but I don't think so, because I think he was drawing on the flop, so we were right to bet. And then he hit on the turn, but we weren't to know. Because it could have been... There was quite a number of things it could have been. And the ace could have been bad for him. Say he'd called us with a king, a raggy king. Oh gosh! Now again, are we getting slow played, or was that because we bet so little? The nice thing about shoving in a decent sized raise here is if we do get called, we might be able to check behind. Like our ace is quite strong now, right? On a 10-10-5-5 board, he could have been straight drawing, so we just check behind, and he shows the nuts, trying to slow play on the river. But he just as easily could have had like Jack Queen or something there, and we were gonna get good value out of our hand. So a little bit down here, a little bit down in the big 22, and we have just started a Sunday Million tournament. I love a Jack Queen suited. It's funny because in some regards it's garbage, and in other regards it's really good. Like, it's such a polarizing hand. I think we could check this behind, right? Jack or a queen is an interesting card for us. 10 is amazing, and a spade is cool. Nice. Nice, nice. Good old position. Good old position. Yeah, weird odds to call this. Yeah, okay. Middle pair trash kicker is just trash, isn't it, sadly? We hope to see, like, we quite fancy drawing for 2-pair or trips. So we hope to see a free turn card or a very, very cheap turn card. I think that's too much. I think we just let that go. We've got connected suited over here. And it looks like we're going to get a very, very good price to see a flop unless the big blind spoils the pie. Does not. It is not our flop, though. We're going to raise this. Let's go down to this. Oh, my goodness. I got Jack Queen suited up here again. Let's just stick with this on for a second. Okay. Overcards and a 9. Again, I kind of fancy not c-betting this. Oh, I wish we had a spade now, that's for sure. Let's just give them that. Sometimes no. Oh, I'm going to risk it. I hate calling a 3-bet because it's risky that the original raiser will just raise again, but it's not crazy amount. And we do get to see, and that's, even though we've hit the jack, it's just a terrible flop. That ace of hearts couldn't have been a worse card, sadly. Okay. I hope that quick check wasn't, I've got a 4 and I want you to raise. No, brilliant. Yeah, we've had to throw the queen jack. There were 2 shoves. They both had aces. No one had a heart, including us, and the hearts would have come in. Tens. Tens. Yep, I think so, Dr. Feels Bad. That's that was my conclusion. I agree. So I actually quite like how we played it. Oh my word, I got ace king on another table here as well. We'll stick with the 10s for now. Sadly, the big blind, the small blind who we had covered isn't in, so no bounties for this one, but we could set up getting bounties for future. Oh! I think I have to continuation bet this. It's a bit horrible. I've just hit 2-pair with ace king as well. Yeah, there's 2 players as well, and it's quite a drawy board. I love the call. Please don't have ace 5. Take our bounty if you've got ace 5. If you've got a 5 at all. They do have ace 5. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness, they rivered a straight and checked it to us. Okay. This might just be one of those days. tell you what, I kind of love the check shove here. Okay. I really wanted to be the one to do that. Okay. Oh my goodness. What a river card. Sixes. No good. Straight into ace jack. All right, I've loaded up another one for 15 minutes time. We'll see how this one goes for 15 minutes. But so far, this looks like this might be the good one. How long's left in late registration? 10 minutes. So basically the end of break. It's looking like 3 or 4 tickets. 17 players left. Okay, okay. Our tens lost to a straight. And our top pair good kicker lost to a river straight. Yep, that was a run, all right. Looks like we're trying to steal this because the guy's sitting out. We get called and we're out of position now. Have to. I think this is a call because this looks weaker than it is from us. I think we get rid of Biggie Bon. Yeah, yeah, good. No queen, please. No. Oh dear. Well, like I say, if it's not our night, it's not our night. If we keep getting riveted by everything, then so be it. We'll come back better, stronger, fresher tomorrow. Maybe I could play a little fumble or marvel snap. I'm glad we gave it a go. I feel like we've basically been bad beat or cold decked out of everything, which is good, right? Like, as long as I'm not, like, making horrible mistakes or I'm going in dominated, like, that's fine. That's what we want. If we're getting the best of it, if we're playing in a way that long-term would make us profit, that's all we ask. Neither of these blinds have 3-bet anything so far. And they don't now either. That's good. Blind's getting real big. The big blind this time has 3-bet quite a bit, but we've got a nice hand. And we've hit real big. Blinds up. I was going to say for the last time before the break, that isn't actually true. Breaks in 5 minutes, blinds go up again in 3. Yeah. Yeah, we found out, so we gave up. Plus, we could have been, like, it was still right to check behind because if he had, like, a missed, I don't know, straight draw or something, then we're still winning anyway. So it was the ideal situation to check behind the river. We found out, and then we gave up, which is good. The main thing is we didn't bet into his bluff check on the Not bluff check, sorry. Trap check. Slow play check on the river. We did elsewhere when we had a very strong hand, but if you're always afraid of the nuts, then you're just never going to get value from your good hands. Limp's weird. Pokemon might shove. Yeah, yeah. It's a great shove. Interesting Real Madrid result. Blind's not up on us. That's amazing. Okay, blind's up next hand. I mean, we are small blind, but I can live with that. It's not actually the biggest blind increase ever, mind you. And it looks like we might get to see a flop with 9-4 offsuit. Well, just occasionally. You flop quads, right? Very, very occasionally. Ah, no. Well, not us. Some savvy, slightly shorter stacks shoving to limpers. Hello. They learn and raise. I love it. Well played. We'll respect that. Would hit bottom pair. Ooh, okay, would have hit a flush draw. And we'll never know. Oh my goodness, we will know. Would have hit two pair. And two pair would have been good. In a real dumb sense. Oh, and that's break. I've got to try and sort this throat out, but I don't even know how. BRB. All right, I've got some whiskey for science. I will just go and get the heating on. Oh, okay. Oh, we're back in, and another one is starting. Oh, why have I moved that? I'm making a mess of this. My apologies. Right, let's just recap. Let's start again and recapture everything. So, all right, I've entered something else. Let's not give up yet. Even though we could go out this this big 22 quite soon. Oh, late registration's ended, so we can have a look at the. No, nice. Get to see a flop. We get to have a look. Three entries and then some piddly cash down to 7th. We are currently 7th out of 25 though, so let's fight. You've got to search for the hero inside yourself. This will be a shove if it falls around. We're getting to that point now. So 3 tickets we said, but there's 24 players left. That's a lot of players to go out, and all the stack sizes other than the top few are very, very similar. All right, family pot. Technically, a family pot's supposed to be everybody, but that literally never happens, right? So anytime there's a weirdly significant amount of limpers, I consider it a family pot. All the right color, all the wrong suit. How ridiculously amazing if we'd flopped a flush there. Anyone that wasn't here for this morning stream excited for Gnomes in Blood Bowl? I am insanely excited. Ah, I wanted to be the razor. I guess it's a shove now, though. So it would be risky, wouldn't it? Especially into the big stack there. Oh, okay. Let's get on the other table. Let's really get on the other table. This is quite short-handed. Saying that, it's always tricky to say that because the blinds are so low. But I think we're going in this, right? If he's got it, he's got it. He's already 3-bet something. No, we've got it. He's got it. What is our luck today? What are the antes? 15. Yeah, let's just shove it in. 4 minutes to the anniversary satellite starts. We're struggling in the big 22. All right, we've got to go crazy in the big 22 soon. Oh my goodness, maybe we're not out. Okay, that 3's bad. If they've got a 9, they've beat us now. Or a better kicker 7, or no, that's not true. We have a bigger 2 pair. Okay. Not dead. The comeback is on. Let's go. Thank you, Captain Excessive. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're not here in person to share my germs. But if you were here, I'd share my whiskey. There's a lot of desperate stacks that might shove here, and I think we're going with them if they do. Come on, Anderson. I kind of want you to shove and protect them. Maybe this is just it anyway. Maybe this is just the shove back. Okay, someone beat us to it. Lame. Looks like it would have worked. Although we had a smaller stack, so maybe not. This is a shove if it falls round. We're not even getting we're getting blinded to death. We're not even getting a chance to get ourselves back in it. How I wish we'd been given the opportunity to shove that one. Blinds up again. It's just so killer to us now. We've got an M of less than 2. This is insanity. Again, there's a raise. We just got to pick a half-decent hand and shove it in. If we can massively high roll from here, we can get to the final table and have a real chance. Would hit middle pair this time. I need to get it in on the other table. The other table's ridiculous. We've got 280 and the antes are 20. King 10. Yeah, you know what? That'll do. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness, has it worked? Has it worked? Oh, it worked! Unbelievable. What a huge amount compared to our stack. Into ace queen. 2 hands in a row. Come on. Come on. Let's see if we hit here. We have a queen and we have a gut shot to the nuts. This was where we were insanely short stack. Someone has gone with us with the ace queen. Please. Yes. Oh my goodness, the perfect time we wanted to see. Now we don't want to hit our queen, but we can let them hit their jack. Boom! 2 in a row. The high roll is on. Big blind with 2-5 suited. Woo! Ah, not a king yet, or another queen would be pretty monstrous. The 10, we'd be very worried about the king, and that's surely it, sadly. I don't think queen 10 has found it. Yep, there's the ace. Okay, so we're at that one. I want to defend this one. Yes, I'm going to defend this one. That is absolutely not the flop. We wanted to kind of put them all in on a flop where we had anything. If we hit a pair or a flush draw or even like a gut shot, but we got none of it. A quarter of the remaining players are going to get a ticket. I love it. I love it. Blinds up next hand. That's very cool. And really up as well, like 50% increase. Monstrous. Oh, fair play. Yeah, Captain Excessive. Let's not breed super germs. Agreed. Yeah. Oh man, tell me about it. Gin, nice. Nice. Gin versus whiskey. I love it. Yeah, Shisharik, right? All right, here we go. Can we find a good hand with the blinds up? Yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can. It's just clearly a shove. Please don't have a pair. I just cannot hold a ace king versus a pair this weekend. Okay. And then this time we just get out of the way because the big blind's all in. It's a bit of a weird pot. Not really worth tangling. I mean, we've only got an M of 4. Everyone else is insanely desperate right now. Obviously, we expect Granite to go out. Rook spin, though, is going to be crazy short stacked after this hand. Nine's looking very, very, very good. Top pair would have lost to a straight. Oh, okay. Yep. This is just a shove, and we kind of hope the 20-odd thousand stacks don't call. Oh, dear. I can only imagine this is a better hand. They are very loose aggressive, but I can only imagine this is a better hand. We've only got an M of 4, though, so, and five-handed. Ace-Jack's just a monster. Oh, my goodness, that's sick. Flush me. Oh, my goodness, that's sick. Oh. Oh, yes. All of our bad luck this evening just conglomerated into that outrageous outdraw. And we're on the final table in second place out of 9, trying to make the top 3. So a third of remaining players. And there are some real short stacks that we need to see out. And then see what's left when we're down to like 5-ish players. Maybe 6. It'll even up at some point. That's the nature of it. Rookspin kind of just has to go for this and pray with any 2 cards. That's a pretty horrible fold. Hopefully it might protect our hand here. People will realize Rookspin kind of has to go in, be less inclined to blind steal. And it's the tiniest call in the world for us to have a shot with our Queen 2 suited. Might win the pot. I kind of want to bully polite. It's really nice that Wetch is halfway around the table. Oh, I don't want to call. Rookspin goes in. It's pretty much a dead pot. They do. Yes. Okay, I'm getting 2 good value. Plus, Homelander should be checking behind most of the time here when they don't hit. That's us. That's really, really us. Oh, the next time what we were due to be in is cancelled. We're ahead. We're behind. No, we get outdrawn. We win the side part at least. Oh. Outdrawn and no flush in sight. Sheesh. Oh, would have had 2 pair there, but obviously we couldn't go in. The ace-jack holds, so Bash goes short stacked, but we still haven't lost anybody. This is a weird one. I think this isn't quite strong enough because Bash really needs to play. Man, the blinds jump in a minute again. Like, really, really jump. There's a Speedway satellite soon? What's a Speedway satellite when it's at home? Oh, Bash wins, but basically eliminates Rook Spin, right? Teddy Rook Spin. I haven't thought about that for nearly 40 years. Yeah, let's get out of the way. Should finally lose someone. 1 player. And then there's like 2 short stack 20,000 stacks, and it's about to be 3,000, 6,000. That's looking very, very much like Jack 5 is out. It is. And a good job they hit the ace as well. All right, blinds up next hand. And we've got 3s. Yeah, if this folds around, it's a shove. If there's any raise, it's almost certainly just a fold. Nice, nice. It was very likely we were taking that. It's a shame we couldn't wait until the blinds went up, but you get a pocket pair when you get a pocket pair, right? Do I enter more? I am enjoying this. Yeah, what the hey, right? We're not playing that. Even though I'm not feeling great, we're not playing badly. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Plus, it's my line in the morning. What did that say? Okay. Yeah. Third out of 7 with 3 seats. So in theory, if we could just nicely lose all the shorter stacks to us, that'd be great. They are all like half our stack, which is cool. That's obviously no guarantee that we'll make it. Okay, another tournament starting up. It's crazy, isn't it, Shisharik? It feels so weird. I guess this is a fold. This is definitely a fold. Let's capture the next table. Wow, just a king and... Well, okay, open-ended straight draw. No. No, set of queens is good. Drags polite back down. Blinds up in 30 seconds. Same increase as last time, which percentage-wise is less. This is quite a nice hand to try and take the blinds on the button, you know. Not anymore. It's not a good hand for calling. Hopefully that's Mrs. Reckless successfully having got the babies down. Well done, Mrs. Reckless. Good job, good job. No, no. And because you kept them up later, much less effort for you, so I'm very happy. We've made $2.49 now in this one. It's something like $3.30 if we make one more position, but we're really just aiming for the top 3. Yeah, thanks, love. Fingers crossed. I've made myself a whiskey because my throat was hurting. It was the one that was open and nearly finished, so it's actually it's tasted quite nice to me. That's how sick I am. Yeah. Oh, the big stack one. Sorry, the short stack one. That was not what we wanted to see. Hey, Veli. Sadly, no, because that's kind of the dream, isn't it? You know, we qualified. The last thing we did was qualify for a $22 tournament, and then we played that for a while. We doubled up, and then we overbet Bluffed a River, significantly overbet, and got called by a pocket pair that was smaller than every card on the board, which was just mind-boggling. And that got us back down to start a stack, and then we immediately got ace king and got outdrawn by tens, and so in 2 hands we went from like double up to out, and that was a reasonable bedtime. No, I was talking about yesterday, love. You enjoy your Buffy. Oh, I so want to play these twos. Man, we're like proper short stacked here, actually. And we got an M of 2. I am playing these twos. If we run into a bigger pair, we run into a bigger pair, right? We're favorite against big aces. Talking of which, we got ace king in the other table. Can't believe I nearly folded that. Wasn't fully appreciating the desperate situation we were in. Probably just going to take the ace king with a raise. Yeah. Cool. All right. Back to the final table. Nice! A fold around! Oh my goodness, a fold around. And then a hand easily good enough to shove small blind to big blind. Hey, Belgian Ghibli, thank you. But we can't call a raise. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. We're currently second out of 7th, but it's all very even. Well, no, there are some short stacks, aren't there? Turv and Final are both pretty darn short stacked. This probably has enough to get through, though, unless someone wakes up with a real hand. Nope. So it is just Turv. But then the blinds are up. Oh, my goodness. And on 75,000, we got an M of 2.5, which means that we're desperate, but we're second in chips. Second in chips, Mrs. Reckless. And if Bash wins this pot, then I think we're first. Crazy times. All right, we got another tournament starting. I don't even know what a Speedway tournament is, so I hope it's nothing too ridiculous. We got ace king again. Oh, way more importantly, we've got king queen suited. So if we do get called by a hand, we have a chance to outdraw. We don't. Fantastic. Oh man, I so want. Right, okay, no, Turv's basically all in this hand, so we're getting out of the way. No risks here. There is no point. I've just been check raised here. The min. No, too early position to go with ace 2. There, we have king queen here. Which I'm just going to fold. Back to the final table. We still haven't Turv won, so we still haven't lost another player Despite how insanely short-stacked everybody is, it's nice that the blinds aren't going up on us. We might get our small blind in as well before they go up. Only 17,000 to call. And we're all going to fold around to polite. No, we're not. Cool. Cool. Thought polite would go for that, but they don't. Blinds up. Blinds are crazy. Ooh, we've got opening a straight draw here. Oh, that's a shame. We've got to lose polite over here, by the way. Like, this is ridiculous. Nope. Never going to lose a player. Going to be on 7 forever. We managed to bluff this open-ended straight draw through, by the way. We missed the turn and an overcard came, and I guess we represented it, and it worked. Don't know how convincing our representation was, but like I say, good enough. No, that is not going to cut it. So, okay, Bash is the short stack. Oh, here we go. Okay, we would love one more call. Oh, how we'd love one more call here, but no. Jacks. Oh, we're going to go out. We finally lost somebody. Unless they hit a jack on the river, they don't. Polite knocks them out with King 7. Very unlucky. We're going to take a huge hit in the blinds next. We are now 3rd out of 6. Half the remaining players going through. We absolutely need to blind steal a hand once these blinds go past us. Plus the fact that they'll be going up very, very soon. And they are going up a bigger incrementation this time. Double the incrementation of last time. The nice thing is we can hurt polite enough that we could raise small blind to big blind next hand, even though they're bigger stacked than us. Wouldn't make much sense for them to call us unless they run into an absolute giant monster. A little bit of a hand here. Oh, we got kings. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, we've got to go for this. I know it's risky, but yeah, it's not like we're set to go through if we let it go. They haven't hit a 4. They don't river a 4. Oh my goodness. Amazing. We're 1st out of 6. Oh my goodness, and a really big stack's all in, and there's a flush draw or a 9 or a 10. Yes, the 10. Oh my goodness, what a sick outdraw. What an absolutely sick outdraw, and we lose a really decent stack. And Wetch is on the ropes. In fact, they're all in now, big blind. And then it would just be Friedel. Here we go. Polite reckons they've got it. Come on, Polite. Come on. Could take them both with King 9. Oh, it's King 10. Flip. Oh, the 9. The 9. That's so sick. And we're through. We're through, baby. Let's go. We couldn't cash it yesterday. Can we cash it today? Right, we got ace king down here. So we're in a Saturday Speedway satellite. We're in a Sunday Million satellite that's like a two-phaser. And we're in the big 22 cash. And we might be at the Speedway right now. Oh, my word of 4. Oh, my word, quads. It's getting worse. Rather than better, we just can't beat a pocket pair with ace king ever. Like, people are 4-bet shoving 4s and just hitting quads even though we hit. What can you do? What can you do? That's twice today that our ace king is hit and still lost. You're supposed to hit 1 in 5 out of when all 5 cards are out. You're supposed to get a third of your pocket pair 1 in 5 times. Talking of which, let's set mine for a 6. Hopefully, no 3-bet. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. An hour and 15 minutes until late registration's over here, so we're in a long one. We're in for the long haul. 6 me. Oh my word, it 6'd me. There's quite a lot of draws out there, so I'm going to go with a check raise. Yeah, oh my goodness, they've got the flush draw. Pair the board, pair the board, pair the board, pair the board. It holds. I'll take it. Amazing. Amazing. Immediate double up in the big 22. Let's see if we can hold it for longer than last night. Got king, queen down here. And we're very short stacked. I think we're just going to shove this. Yeah, this is looking like a shove. It certainly is. There's half our stack in the pot right now. And we've got a legit hand. Beautiful. Okay. The short stack fights back. We're not going to give up our $2 that easily. Nothing doing on the other tables. We'll stay here for a minute. $22 minutes to break. 22 minutes till this late registration ends, but we're tiny stack, so who cares? 31 minutes on the Sunday Million one, which is like 5 minutes after break. Ace 5. Certainly, if that folds around, it's enough. We are crazy desperate. I say crazy desperate. We got a name of 4 and a bit. Oh my word, we've hit another set. We've hit another set. Sadly, unlike last time, we don't get paid. There's a limp here, but I think this is a short stag. Short stag? It's been a while since I was the stag. Short stack prerogative. I just can't talk at all. Short stack prerogative to shove to this limper. And if it turns out to be bad, I think that's absolutely fine. You know, it's good. And still good. Open-ended straight draw now. Misses. Come on. Beautiful, beautiful brick. And we have fought miles back to get to half our original stack, I think. But that is great, right? Like one more double up and we're back to the start from being virtually out. That's incredible. Like, if we could do that every tournament, we'd hugely increase our overall profits. Am I just folding this? Like, if this was ace-10 suited, I'd definitely play it. But you know what? I think I just fold this. Yeah, I'm gonna play this quite tight for a bit. It's quite a slow tournament. Exactly, John Phipp. That's the dream. To be fair, we stayed in the Big 22 a little while last night. It was the Sunday million $22 that we almost instantly went out. K-Fool in the house. Good to see you, man. A good job by Polite. It was. That was one of the nicest outdraws that wasn't my own I've seen in a long time, and great to see you. You're up in Scotland playing with Thulian, Hancock, Yudlagar. I feel like there was one other person maybe, but yeah, right? You having a good time? Hooray, Belly! Hooray, baby! I think this is. Oh, sorry, I was right the first time. I think this is a lay down. Yeah, it's a huge raise. Just huge. It's a shame. This would have been a nice hand to defend, but not for that price. Goodbye. I nearly didn't play tonight, but it feels worth it now we've made the big 22 again. Even if we don't cash it, every time we qualify, especially when we then double up, it feels like progress, you know? Feels like the first time. Feels like the very first time. Really shouldn't be singing with this bad throat. It's a terrible idea. For some reason, it's not the kind of bad throat that's affecting the singing. It must be like a different bit than the vocal cords or the larynx or whatever. Like that's sore. I think it's like the top back for some reason. But nonetheless, not a good idea to sing on a sore throat. You're only going to make it worse. It's the whiskey. It's a bad influence. Oh. No, it's too much of our stack. It's too much of our stack. It might impact our ability to steal blinds shortly hereafter, and we need to do that soon. We didn't fight back just to try and look at flops with 10-6 offsuit. Yeah, this was a little borderline. I don't hate it at all, but it wasn't 100% a raise, and now it almost is 100% a fold. Take it. Sure. I'll give up another one. I'll give up because it's dead cheap, right? It's a very tiny fraction of our stack, and we'll just give ourselves this image of being super weak, where we just raise, fold, raise, fold, raise, fold, raise, fold, raise, fold. Well, we've actually got to the point where we're in position now. Down to the blinds, down to the big blind now. And yes, okay. We gave up the last one, and then we won this one. Cool. Vaguely defendable. I basically see any two suited cards as as always vaguely defendable. we have ace jack to a limper here. And this is the table with super short stacks. Yep, this is exactly the same as last time. Might even be the same player. It's the same position. So, again, we shove to the limper. And again, we got a legit hand. Last time it was king-queen. We have got called, and we are dominated just about. Oh, give me a 10. Spade would be interesting. It's neither. It's the final jack. Oh, dear. And again, we hit with a big ace and still lose to a pocket pair. But that time we were dominated, to be fair, and that's why we lost. With the old case jack. We fought back valiantly. It wasn't to be. Let's just focus on what we've got remaining. We have slowly been blinded down here because the blind's getting really big. Ah, 3-bet the last second with the king, with the jack 6 suited, so we are out of that one. I'd love to 3-bet this, but no, it's not the time. Jack 6 suited would have hit absolutely jack all. Sick as eggs, of course. Sick as eggs. Brilliant. He did really well in something the other day. Maybe it was last weekend. But yeah, cool, man. Almost exactly an hour of late registration left in this one. 22 minutes left in the Sunday Million one. But the Sunday Million one is one where the stack carries over to phase 2 tomorrow. So we really, really need to push at some point, and soon, because our stack is getting relatively smaller and smaller to the blinds. Oh, you played Ivan twice, stupid Ivan. I bet you are. 201. Inability to roll 3+. Yeah, that does hurt Zons. Yeah, sorry, man. Unlucky, unlucky. For anyone else, 201 a good day's work. But yeah, I understand potential disappointment. If it's not a massive tournament like Water Bowl, then if you 3-0-0 tomorrow, you should still have a chance. I won a tournament last summer with 5-0-1. And that was quite a big tournament. It wasn't like anything like Water Bowl, but wasn't small. Free flop with not the absolute worst big blind hand ever. We totally miss, but cool. What do you think about Gnomes coming out, K-Fall? There seems to be two camps. The It's Ridiculous camp. and we should have got like Chorfs, High Elves, Toon Kings. And the oh my goodness, I kind of know it's ridiculous, but I'm so excited to play Gnomes camp. And I must say I'm kind of in the ladder. Like, I'm kind of in both. But solidly in the latter. Oh, hello. Hello, pocket tens. This guy is 3-bet loads. I was going to shove that, but he's 3-bet loads. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. We've definitely got to go with this, right? Yeah, got to. If he's got the 9, he's got the 9, but he's most likely got a draw or something. He's got pretty much nothing. Yes, okay, full house. We're good. I was not expecting another 9 on the river. That took me a moment. Cool, okay. Little chip increase. Must fold to limper. The guy to the left of me has been crazy aggressive, so I just can't be limping these. Yeah, cool. Terrible flop for us anyway. Oh, I so want more information on gnomes. I just want them to be out. I want them to be on fumble. Must play gnomes. Trying to make a new table, I think. Maybe trying to break it down to 2 tables? It's a bit weird with late registration still running. Right now it's very weird. 3-handed. Hopefully we get some more players soon. He's raised 50% of hands. I think I fancy this 3-bet. I very, very, very much fancy this 3-bet. Cool. Oh my goodness, are we going to win a race for once? Is there an 8 on the river? No, it's not like the 7s earlier. It's actually another queen. Unnecessarily. Amazingly, we win a race. We could probably shove this as well. He's called K9 time. If he has K9 and he goes with us, I'd be delighted. With that King 10. A limp. All right, we're just going. We're going crazy. Let's go crazy. Yeah, I thought that K9 would go in. Billy Bath folds, and we are ahead. And they don't hit. Neither of us have the flush draw, weirdly. There is no flush. He's got a straight draw now. No, he doesn't. Oh, okay. Whew. Great couple of hands. Absolutely great couple of hands. Let's chill that right out. That has really put us back in things. When does it end? Is 15 minutes late registration or is 15 minutes phase 1 over? I need to have a look at this. I need to close stuff down that I'm out of. There's loads of stuff running here. Oh no, this is it. Okay, I found it. Why have I got so many tournament lobbies open? This is bugging me. Right, that one, because I was checking the time. There we go, the Speedway one that we're out of. Okay, right. I've neatened up my lobbies. Sorry. So back to business. Okay, it ends after level 15, and we're about to go into level 7. So yeah, we've got quite the way to go. Yeah, normally I'd bluff raise this, but we're just too short stacked. Like everyone at the table's too short stacked for this kind of bluff raise. It's too perfect a situation for people to be 3-betting. And we'd have to fold, which is terrible. Just got to try and play legit hands. Like the King 10. The King 10 becomes a lot stronger than it is early, and hands like 8-7 suited become a lot weaker. $84. Okay, that's loads. Sorry. So you do stand a chance, but it's small. Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, you could do it. You could do it at 5-0-1, but it's not as likely as I'd hoped. I'm sorry. Padster with Chorf's cool. I love when they do the draw the night before. Cough, cough, water ball next year. Cough, cough. Stud desells well. It does. It does. Nose would be fine. Guess this is a fold, right? Pretty close, but yeah. Lack of banning stars is definitely like I don't hate it for stunties, right? But beyond that, yeah, it's getting silly. Or you have to very heavily skill cost them. I don't mind them heavily skill taxed. But recently I've been seeing tournament organizers fail to do that again. They felt like that was the thing from like about 2 years ago onwards, and then for some reason it just stopped happening. Oh my goodness, we're going to get the odds to call this for 4,000. What have I done? What have I done? No. I thought more people were going to call. Well, top pair, I'd have almost certainly been going with this. Talking of top pair, we've got a horrible ace over here. We'd have got outdrawn with that 7-3. King, queen, one in the end with 2 pair. Could pick up a straight draw or 2 pair. No. They're short stacked, right? I guess we just got to pay it off. If they've got the big ace, we just pay it off. Oh, no. Oh, it would have probably have split, but they hit the 6. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, fair play. Okay, we're still up from the start, but that feels like a bit of a cold deck. Nearly always ace-6, ace-4 splits. When they've hit the ace. La-di-da. La-di-da. Nothing doing on either table. Break in 2 minutes, that'd be nice. And then late registration on the satellite on the other table fairly soon. That'll be an early start for us tomorrow if we make it through there. No guarantee at all at this point, of course, but if we did, I think it's a 4:15 start. What I might do is just play that one because there'll be kids around and I can manage to concentrate on 1 plus kids, but any more than that would be not good for our chances. They've moved our tables again on the other one. Yeah, did they tax the stars at all in this Edinburgh tournament, K-Fool? Skills-wise? It's not quite worth shoving these at the moment. I want to. Like, you don't know how much I love shoving from the button. Must not shove. 10-3. Offsuit. All right, and that's break. And that is break. Okay. Late registration in the big one ends just before the next break in an hour's time or 50 minutes time. 5 minutes after break, the Sunday Million one ends. See you soon, everybody. See you soon. Let's go see what I can do. Okay. I come back to me winning a hand. That's the strangest thing. Ace 10. This might be a go-in with Gretsch here. We need to accumulate chips. Yeah, we've still got a playable stack if this fails. I think you've got to 3-bet Ace 10 in this spot. I haven't had Alpha Waves on all night. Better late than never. It's nice to have a little break sometimes, isn't it? Oh, Ace Jack. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a sick river. What a sick river into 9s. Why is everyone on starting stack? That's so weird. The blind level's this big. It's crazy everyone's on starting stack. 1700. Oh my goodness, we got action. Wouldn't mind Ace Jack so much this time. Just not an overpair, please. Oh no, we're dominating. No spade. No 5. Woohoo! Oh my goodness, back to backs. We get move table. We're second out of 24. Might be playing for the Sunday Million tomorrow. Slightly early. Seven flings and 6 dark elves. Wow. The flings got Morg. Oh, they're not banning Megastars. Oh, that's crazy. Like, Megastars have to be banned. Okay, 2 for normal, 4 for Mega. So maybe the criticism there is that that's not enough, right? Does feel like that's probably about right. The teams that don't care, though, if they don't take the skills well, they need something. I don't think I hate that, you know. I don't think I hate flings having a Megastar. Yeah, Ivan's very cheap. Hancock just won Water Ball because he, to credit him, we all knew we had to take a star for Water Ball, and all the rest of us took Dribble or Drool or Varag, and he had the sense to take Ivan. Yeah, Ivan is excellent, isn't he? Really excellent. He might be like Undead Ivan might be a thing at Euroball. Even. Okay. Guess that's us. Guess that's us in. Rather have played Nico than Yudra. Okay, cool. Happy to take that. It's funny because despite feeling unwell, split with the board flush. Wowzers. Despite feeling unwell, I knew that I felt in a good place to play poker today. I knew I had to give it a go. I think we've done well. Even if we come out of this, not in the Sunday Million Phase 2 satellite tomorrow, not cashing the big 22, I think we can say we did a good job and we tried hard. We played some good poker. 20 seconds till late registration ends here, but it doesn't really mean anything because it's all into Phase 2 anyway. It's just a case of survive some more levels, right? And accumulate as many chips as possible for next time. God, we haven't raised much here, so we'll raise this up. I like a mid-sized connected hand from the button. Too good to fold, I think. We flop pretty well if we get called. And we've got position to check behind like a middle pair or a gut shot. We have a gut shot, but it's absolutely the worst possible gut shot you could ever imagine. On the other hand, it's very likely that this flop suits us better than Rap. Rap most likely doesn't like this flop. So I think we bet a good size, and if he plays back, we're like, fair play. We'll just we'll give it to you, but pretty likely that Rap gives us this. Ace Jack on the other table. 6-handed in a player sitting out, so 5-handed. Okay. And the small blind, if they shove, we've got easily covered. Oh, Rap does play back at us. That's not what we wanted to see. It's such a shame there isn't a 10 on the board. No, we've hit middle pair with the Ace Jack. Oh, but against Trap. So that's fine. We just put Trap all in. Or Trap raises. I'll just show you this one, right? Darn. Oh, darn. Okay. It wasn't too many chips. He was very short stacked. We lost like 6,000 out of a 50,000 stack. Yeah, this is annoying. Oh, well. Oh, well. We got out reasonably cheap. Brew for you, love. You're welcome. Don't think we can call this. No. Man, it's pretty close. If there's like 1,500 more in, I think I probably would. But they've been crazy tight. They've raised one hand before this in 50 hands. So we'll show them the respect they deserve. And they were out of position as well. This is a 3-bet hand right here. The big blind's sitting out. The blinds have recently gone up. They're a decent size. And we like 6s. Now, having just said that, we're against the second biggest stack. And they're out of position. They have been very aggressive, though. Yeah, I still like it. If they hadn't been so aggressive, I think I'd have... Oh, you're joking me. Well, at least we found out, but could have tried to see for a 6, couldn't we? Could have tried to see for a 6. We can shove this because the small blind's sitting out. And the big blind's so short stacked. Yep, this is a shove as quickly as possible to make sure that the small blind doesn't come back. Cool. Same hand, but different situation. No. We're effectively cut off, but it's still not quite good enough for cut off. Oh, we'd have hit the wheel. Dough. This is borderline. Yeah, no, I guess it's a rise. The benefit of raising these is that when we do hit a monster, that we can either shove or at least strongly call a 3-bet with. We're more likely to get that 3-bet right. People are more likely to play back at us. Nietzsche. He is a genius. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's so many cards on the turn we don't like here. I've never been so relieved to win with a C-bet where I'd hit top pair good kicker. Yeah, fair enough, K-Fool, yeah. I just think like it's part of the game, right? And it's part of the rules, it's part of the game. So As long as you tax them enough that they're suboptimal so that most people shouldn't take them, then I think that's fine. That's probably more ideal than banning them. So, in theory, you get through game one like normal, and then if you've won, you shouldn't really run into stars again. And if you do, you should have by far the better team. So it's kind of win-win. I guess maybe 2 skills and 4 is too little, maybe. Because there's some degree to the star players are proper Blood Bowl, but yeah, you don't want them to be the meta is the thing, right? It's why we're skill taxing them in the first place. That never used to happen. We've had to do that, so now it's just a question of how much. So even though 2 and 4 sounded reasonable to me, maybe it's not enough. Maybe it's 3 and 6. Yeah, hats off to whoever came up with taxing them, because this is a shove if it falls around to us. Because for a while, it was banned or not banned. It's good to have another option. Stacks have been ticking down on both tables, sadly, for a while. Fold round to us there is nice, I guess. If there's bizarrely a limp here, we could probably top this up. Oh, he's very aggressive. Well, pretty aggressive, the big blind. Oh, okay. Probably not playing. No, okay, we're folding the 9-4 anyway. Let's get around to this, and we're effectively the button. AK shoving wouldn't be the worst. Not with AK, though. That would be the worst. This would be a 3-bet shove, I think. Okay. Teist got us before by re-raising us all in. I feel like maybe this time we get brave. But this time they give it us. Cool. Cool. And we have 8-7 suited here. Not been loads of 3-bets out the blinds, so I am going to defend my button. Poorly. Very, very poorly. I will almost fully give this up. Okay. I thought that maybe they could have an ace and they'd slow play this. This might mean that therefore they don't have an ace, but nonetheless, with Rap left to act as well, I am not getting involved. Wow, and Rap does say they've got it. So maybe if we'd called there, Rap might have re-raised. Feels like Rap has an ace they're not happy with. Andandra could have been c-betting anything. Andandra. Switzerland. Oh, that definitely wasn't the right accent then. Quite a couple of Ukraine players. That's cool. Okay. Let's see whether we play this or not in a second. We've got pocket 2s under the gun on the other table. I say under the gun, it's only 5-handed, so we've raised. We've got called by the button and the small blind. That's interesting. And we've hit a set. Let's get over there. With an ace on the table, it feels quite likely that one of these has an ace. They could even call with a queen with the amount we're raising. Both call. Wow, okay. In that case, we'll raise like half pot. Oh, I've hit top pair on a full... Oh my word, look at this nonsense board that we've just hit top pair on. Is this a shove? Am I worried about Teist outdrawing us? Don't think so. Yeah, amazing. One by a mile. One by a mile. Look at that chip stack. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That was what we were waiting for. We waited a long time. We got a little bit of a hand there. But we're involved in a really big hand over here. And we win it. I'm so glad. We had top pair, good kicker, on an all flush, also could be a straight board. It was ugly. I didn't like it. So we've made some chips here. We made a ton of chips on the other table, and the other table's an interesting spot. They give us the blinds. Amazing. I'll take that even with King 10 suited. Very, very happy just to take that, and we can fold. Flip. I kind of just wanted to fold this and chill a hand, but let's keep going. I'd be very happy just to see a flop now. Called out of position, so not loving our chances anymore. Oh, okay. I was probably calling the 700, so I'm kind of glad to get out of this for relatively cheap. Aces, so we would have been looking for the flush. Very ugly to have been in that against aces. And the aces hold. I wish this wasn't suited. I really just want to fold something. Stop giving me half hands. Neither of these major 3-betters. The big blind hasn't 3-bet anything yet. Call is nice. Would love to see a flop. We've got a great flop hand. Is that so small that they could have both missed and we can say, hey, we've got an overpair to the board? I think so. And if we get any resistance, then we just say, yeah, fair enough. J-Dog is squeezed here, so if they do play, it's pretty darn strong. Andre is a little bit more up in the air. Okay, I think we give this up, barring hitting. They both call us. They both could be drawing, and the 9 could be an ugly card for both, but darn, this would be a ballsy raise. And actually, 7-8 just got there. It's the only hand that did. Okay. Okay. No, we're good. We are out of this. Too likely someone has a 3. Oh, if they both check, we could go nuts. There's no way someone's slow playing the 3 here. And the flush didn't hit. And no one looked like they had the 9. Cool. Cool. Okay. Just glad to get away, I think. Just glad to get away. We doubled up. We're almost back to starting stack. Fair play. It happens. We'll work our way back up again. Nuffle allowing. Poker Nuffle. Oh, Jack 9. Jack 9 with the flush draw did hit the 9 and got top pair. That was unlikely, but a possibility, I guess. And then the King 8 flop call was something. It really was. And then they actually hit a flush draw on the turn. Cheeky raise by the King 8. Actually, a really good river raise, I think. Yeah, I really like it. It was unlucky that they ran into top pair. This is a defend, scarily. I say scarily. The blinds are still really low. Teamies! Yeah, I guess just traditionally, we've generally always had NAF stars is more what I'm thinking, whereas we've never, or not since I've been playing at NAF Wizards. What a flop! Like worst top pair I've ever had. Wow, someone got a 1-card straight flush. Right, let's find out. You know what? Nobody seemed to like the flop, and Andre doesn't seem to like Andandra, sorry, doesn't seem to like the turn. We're squeezing big Stan. Maybe this wins, and if it doesn't, we give it up. Amazing, amazing. Despite having top pair, there was a lot of hands that were better than ours or could have got better than ours that we got rid of there. Wizard should be mandatory. Yeah, TVs. 8-7 of diamonds is a monster. I'm telling you now. That's my poker tip for the day. Play it like the aces. Finally won some chips here with the most nonsense hand. So delighted how we're doing here. So delighted. 3rd out of 11. I should really check how long's left. To a degree, because we do need to accumulate chips, so I don't need to check too much. Level 15 is 1.53, which is 2 blind levels time. So we've got the rest of this one, the next one, and the one after. But basically the best part of 3 blind levels to go. Ooh, action. $22 minutes left of late registration in the Big 22. Oh man, like a min cash in the Big 22, which we're miles away from, unfortunately, but a min cash in the Big 22 and and getting through to the second phase of the Sunday Million satellite tomorrow would be a monster result. That would cover all our bases. We'd have a profitable cash session plus a really nice ticket for tomorrow to look forward to. Jack 9 suited in the cutoff. That is probably a raise. Yeah, no one's 3-bet crazy after us. The big blind is the most 3-bet so far, but still not much. We're very, very happy to get called and see a flop. I love that we got position on Dandra because they're so short stacked. They're a bit of a loose cannon now. Anyone that short stacked is, I mean. Can shove at any time. And I wouldn't love to have to call 1,700 from a 330 raise. Yeah, good shot. I was thinking that's a nice stack size to shove on us. Nice shove. Nice shove. Maybe I need to tighten this up now that I've been caught as well. Hope that we hit a really big hand soon and we get paid off because we got a little bit of a raise fold image. Should we keep laying the trap? Let's keep laying the trap. First of all, yeah, friendly with the big stack on a hand that hits many flops very, very well. Let's do it. Top pair. All right, there's a shove with our other one, so we're not doing anything there. Split. Okay. Perfectly happy with the split. Perfectly happy with the split. It was always very, very likely to split, but now that I know what the hand they've got. But yeah, super pleased to just walk away with half that. Was slightly hoping that they had an underpair to the 7. It looked like they could. Tables at the moment. All right, we're going into the penultimate blind double here. Traditionally, we didn't have stars before a World Cup decided to add them, and suddenly they were everywhere. Okay, okay, right. Yeah, I was. Yeah, sorry, I was unaware of that. That's interesting history for me to learn, Carl. Thank you. Yeah, then I guess my objection is significantly less. I still think my personal ideal is to give people the option because people enjoy it, right? Which is important. And the more that you can include without it being ridiculous, like Wizards would be, the better. But yeah, I never complain when stars are banned. Like you know, I'd rather have them banned, like from a personal point of view. I just guess I see it from the health of the game point of view that I think taxed stars, heavily taxed stars, is probably the optimal. It does. Oh, I've got it. It's underneath some other stuff I've got over the top. Yes, remaining 2. Also, like, it's a little bit unclear exactly what it means by remaining 2, but it does mean the current one and the next one. No, I'm sure it said, like, remaining 0 last time when we were still playing, but no, it is. It should just be this one and the next one. No, I'm wrong. No, I'm not wrong. No, I'm not wrong. It's this one and the next. No, I am wrong. No, there is 2 levels after this one. Sorry, it's a small increment increase next time, relatively small. So sorry, yeah. Okay, so I'm not fussed anyway, right? Because we're trying to accumulate chips. We're not just trying to survive to tomorrow. That doesn't make any sense. Man, we're down. This is the final table. Like, what on earth happens if everyone goes out? Late registration has ended. This is a very scary shove. Do not want to get called, particularly. Would probably rather just take this now. Amazing. Amazing. Congratulations on reaching the final table. It means nothing. It's a phase tournament. Thank you, automated bot, for congratulating me on nothing whatsoever. It's a little bit unfortunate that we just did this with 10s, because it makes it more likely we get called, but it feels like it really, a suited ace to a min raise from the button just really feels like a 3-bet to me. And we do get another one that's incredible. Not this time. Not this time. Just over 15 minutes to go in the Big 22 until late registration ends. We can have a look at the lobby, but we are sneaking our way down and down and down and down back to starting stack from our double up. To be fair, we've been way down from our double up for a very long time, but we've crept down further from there. Yeah, teamies. Once it starts to get serious, I like 2 tables, but when I'm playing at the start of like $2 tournaments and they're all pretty quick and they're all pretty random, I like 3. Like, it's not that complicated, and you want to, like, find the ones that you do well in. You don't want to mess around doing too few and just getting bad beat out of them and not getting through to something big. But once you get through to a nice big $22 cash tournament and towards the end of a Sunday Million Satellite Phase 1, you want to be able to concentrate on 2. I think 2's really nice for that. So I like the balance we've got here. Yeah, cheers. No, it's nice to have that reaffirmed that this seems good. Seems good to me too. Manflu doing okay versus poker so far. Classic battle of the ages. This is just about a fold. That's a weird limp. Blind's going up next hand. Later position, I'd be tempted, but no. No. 8 of us left still. Still this full final table. We are currently second. Not that that matters, because we just carry the stack through to tomorrow. And a whole bunch of other players that join. fact, considering I don't want to be playing too many hands, and the shorter handed it gets at the table, I actually, for once in my life, don't really want people to go out here. It's quite nice just to play 8-handed and pretty tight. Really try and pick a spot if we do want to do something. Not have to have the blinds too much if we don't. The blinds aren't crippling though, which is nice. 5,000. Yeah, we got an M of like 19, right? So yeah, we're pretty healthy. Pick our 3 spots like we have been. Folding on both tables. So yes, this is the penultimate now. Oh, aces versus kings. Brutal on the old kings. They wait and they wait and they wait. And as the short stack, and then when they get the second best hand in poker, they run into the best. That's awful luck. Yeah, K-Fall, that's really the thing, right? Is like how much worse the stars were before 2020 is crazy. Yeah, more tournaments without. Fair enough. Fair enough. And it would be nice to have a solid mixture of with and without, because then you can choose, right, as well. So that's also good for the state of the game, is that players like us that probably would rather play without them can do so, and players that would rather play with them can. I guess it gets, the only time then it gets complicated is the big tournaments where everyone wants to play. That might have to be where a heavy old taxing comes in. So you could do a lighter taxing in like half tournaments and no stars in half tournaments, and then a heavy tax in. So what you're saying is you weren't to blame for the water ball rules. Because zero tax is something else. That's actually quite a decent size raise, which is kind of good because it's nice to get away from Queen 4 suit. I think if it's a min raise, I'd have to. Oh, please, nobody else call. And then, oh my goodness, I've got to call. This could be like Sunday million ticket winning. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Don't have big flush. They got the ace. They don't hit it. Come on. Come on, baby. Of course, we were blocking a lot of their outs there, which is nice. There's already 6 of the clubs out there, making it hard for another one to hit. Not again. How have we ended up in the same spot? Stop making me play hands I don't want to play. It's obviously a much better hand. Okay. We don't flop the flush this time. We do have run a royal flush. I'm not going to go crazy for that. Cool. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful pot we won last time. I'm really, really happy with this. We're first out of 6. If Mizawa wins this, he overtakes us. But like I keep saying, that doesn't even matter. We're about to go into the final blind level. Looks like Mizawa really might win this. Is this the end of Tist? It is not. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is the sickest river. Oh my goodness. The pocket 2s hit a 2 on the river, having completely missed and just bluffed at everything. And the 3 kings go out. We 3 kings of Orientar. In the version where they get executed by Herod. It's the director's cut. Wow, straight versus top pair and a redraw to the same straight. So we're four-handed for the next 4 minutes and a little bit, which is a little bit awkward. And we don't want to risk our stack too much now because this is a very, very playable stack for tomorrow. But there isn't the same IC. There is some ICM pressure now, but not as much. So a very brave shove by Ingus if they didn't have anything. Who knows? I think I did, you know what? I kind of just want to time this. I'm not very... This isn't a very comfortable spot for us, so let's just time this way down. I think we do just try and hang on with this stack now as much as possible for tomorrow. 6,000 a time. That's not too much. We can take off a really good amount of time left by running our time bank down. I think being the third biggest stack but a very healthy stack is the worst possible spot for us to be in four-handed here. I don't think the time bank rolls over to tomorrow. If it does, I never really use it as an actual time bank anyway, so... Plus, you always make a little bit every few blind levels. It is something I should look into and find out. It says with their remaining chips. It doesn't say with their remaining time bank. But maybe I should Google it and find out. Or I'll just have I'll try and remember and have a look tomorrow, right? The only problem here is I'm kind of waving the white flag and signaling that I don't really want to play. But then also if I do put in a raise, maybe that looks stronger, or maybe I'm more likely to get 3-bet. I don't know. Yeah, very, very likely. Still not guaranteed at all, because we might hit a big hand and lose. But very, very likely we are playing phase 2 tomorrow at 4:15. Oh, I was so hoping for Jackson. I would have gone for that. Yeah, nice shove. I would be calling with Jacks, though. Ace-Jack would have been... You know what? I think I would call with Ace-Jack here, but... Man, that would be a sweat. Even Jacks would be a sweat, but that really, really would be a sweat. It's just not worth... Even this isn't worth a shove, right? 6,000. Man, Ingus is asking to run into a monster, right? Absolutely asking. Credit to them. It's quite the guts. Quite the guts. Almost exactly starting stack on the other table. We'll go under when we're big blind if we don't pick up a pot, which is fine, right? Like we don't care. It's not really a thing. 5 minutes to go till late registration ends, which is slightly interesting. Until we double up, we're not super interested. Shame we didn't kick on from the original double up. Same as yesterday, but this time we didn't crash out as soon as we lost it again. So that's a big improvement. We are big blind now. That is the end of our session of being up because we have 8-5 offsuit. Oh wow, okay. So we get to see a flop with 10-3 offsuit. That's very nice of Mizuao. It's tempting to shove this, but they might be trying to trap Ingus, who's been crazy aggressive, so let's not be a fool. Those 6s could have been 10s or something. Meow, 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 meow. Small blind next should be the last blind we pay. In fact, we should try and see. We should try and see our last couple of hands for free now, if we can. I've probably timed it down too much, but that's fine. So be it. And that's it. Phase over. So we carry 124 through tomorrow. We didn't hit a hand. Like if we'd hit a hand at the end, we'd have played, but we didn't. So we'd have tried the double up through Ingus, but it didn't. Wasn't to be. It didn't happen. It wasn't to be. We're very, very, very happy to take 124,000 through to tomorrow. It's a really healthy stack to give it a go with. There we go. Oh, you guys can't see the pop-up, but next phase, March 3rd, 4:15, UTC. Let's go. There'll be 50 tickets to the Sunday Million. Goodness knows how many players. So get yourselves free to watch the stream tomorrow. Oh, no, over here we would have had trips. Let's get back on the right tourney info. And we were big blind. Wow. No, I'm pretty sure Dell was out this one. So I think we were small blind. Would have been much more likely to have played this big blind. Pity. Yeah, we were big blind last hand. 3 minutes till late registration ends, but we are less than starting stack now. We are 91st out of 125, and there's 39 places paid currently. We will confirm what that number is in 3 minutes. So a third of remaining players. No more than that, right? Getting on for half, but yeah, a lot of work to be done. But we've still got a real healthy M. I don't think we even raised this. I think we're in like 3-bet territory. Plus, Inhaler Man has gone in. Great name. Great name. Woo! All right, one victory down. 1 to go. This is the big one, really. Because it's a long way to make that ticket tomorrow count, right? We've got to get into the Sunday Million and then cash the Sunday Million, or at least win a bounty. I guess if we win one bounty, it's pretty good. They're normally bounty tournaments these days. I guess not always. Whereas here, yeah, we just got to make the min cash to make this a profitable session today, which would be very, very cool. And from there, we're not far away from, not like stupidly far away from final table. A quarter of those players will make it. Yeah, I was gonna play if I hit something big, teamies, but I'm quite glad that we just paid the absolute minimum blinds and waited, because that stack is so much more playable in this situation tomorrow where there's way more players than it was four-handed, where we're like almost one of the shortest stacks, but not in a desperate situation where we had to play. Like, it was the worst situation imaginable, so we did virtually sit it out. But like I say, if we'd hit something like Ace-Jack, actually we would have gone for it, but we didn't. Yeah, maybe John Flip, maybe. It's one of the reasons why, like, I would have gone for it with Ace-Jack against them or something, but cool that we made it with a good stack. Because it is a satellite as well, so just surviving to the 50 tickets is important, right? Survival is the key, not chip accumulation. The further we get through both phases, the more that becomes true. "20 seconds till late registration is over." Couple more places paid now. This is good. Uh, 10 minutes till break. We don't hit hand. Okay, so it's all official. Players will go out now. There's 126 players left. We are fairly near the bottom of that pile, but we actually have a playable stack because it's a slow tournament. The blinds aren't that big, so let's not worry too much yet. There's 41 places paid. We would love to hit that top 41. The final table would be bankroll changing. off the hook, Michael.
No, Michael's got to keep talking. I'm not going to open something that's for Richard's Christmas
Oh,
biscuit that he's not opened.
remind him that the boxing's next weekend.
Don't forget the boxing's next weekend, Richardson. Where are we next weekend?
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll be in touch for a while. So I keep meaning to say this. Nathan and Kayla said that the entire point of them having the kids was so that we can have time together. So would we like to look at a weekend in April instead, so we get the whole day together?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So in that case, Michael, we are on for next week.
Okay, well, next week, can you message him and just apologise for me? But I would
Yeah.
like to, and also I want them to have time with the
Kids.
more time
Yes.
with the kids.
Yes.
Right, come with me, Michael. I'm gonna go get this biscuit. The diet thing.
Just sorting out watching the boxing next week with Mrs. Reckless's friend, who's actually more of an MMA fan, but he watches a bit of boxing, right? And next week, whereas I'm more of a boxing fan, but I watch a bit of MMA, and next week's boxing is so good. Like, it's so rare to get two such good events on the same card. I'd be hard pressed to name an event where there's been two such good events. Yeah, thanks, Gayful. Thanks, man. Fingers crossed, would be amazing. If we either cash this or tomorrow, even if it is just making a bounty in the Sunday Million, then good times. This was worth it tonight. And if not, we've come so close. We keep knocking on the door. We're going to get there eventually. Because there's two things that can happen. We can just make a little bit of profit by cashing in these, but also we're not miles away from making a huge amount by going all the way, like, to the final few. We really have to pick our spots here because we don't have that much of a stack, right? I know it hit top pair, but a terrible kicker could see us out of the tournament. So we've got enough of a stack to play. Like, we really want to try and get a double up off this and we'd be healthy again. But at the same time, we've got to be careful not to chip ourselves down quicker than is necessary so that when we do go for the double up, our stack's rubbish, or when we try and steal some blinds, our stack's too rubbish. It's the same as, like, pretty late in the qualifier for this. Like, we had starting stack or under starting stack, right? And it was like, wow, like, we're going to cling in there to try and pick our moment, but we need to rush a hand soon. This might just have to be it now. Blinds have literally just gone up, which is amazing timing, and it's a really big part of our stack now. Basically got an M of 5. It's suited. Yeah. Let's just play this like the nuts. I mean, all we could do to a raise is shove anyway, right? So, it's time. We've waited for a hand. We've got a hand. If it's no good, it's no good. And what's good news here is that the raiser has raised 40% of hands so far. So if they've got something bigger than us, we're just darn unlucky. But there's like... They've 3-bet a lot. They've 3-bet a lot. I'm still going for this. Yeah, I'm making my stand now. I don't just want to blind out of this tournament. Okay. Heart me? No club? No, they don't have clubs anyway. Cool. Cool. Okay. They had to call Saturday. This is the problem with having such a short stack, right? Our 4-bet would have won that pot. If there's more in there. Gosh, I don't even think we can call with 2s. Not defend our button with a pocket pair feels really bad. But under the gun raise just looks too strong from a not ridiculously aggressive player. We're only just getting the implied odds, and if someone 3-bets from the blinds, it just gets ugly. I think that's why we can't. Oh, you're joking. All right. No, I'll go for it. I'll go for it with the 2s. We're still desperate. We didn't make anything last hand, right? We're still in the same spot we were in before. If we'd hit a 2 here, then it would have just been a total game changer. But we have at least until the next blinds, I'd say, to try and pick a hand. But that is definitely not us. 3 minutes to break. We're very likely going on break with a terrible, terrible stack, and then we're going out like first hand after break. Obviously, this hand's a bit rubbish, and Big Stan can just a little too comfortably afford to call us. Like, it's not ideal for him. But we really, really hurt Green Daz and MTZN, right? So they're more the ones we want to try and push off. And obviously there has to not be a raise before us if we're going to throw our chips in. A little bit worried blinds might go up on us. Right now really hurts. Really doesn't matter too much when you're big stack, but man, not good right now. Second worst hand in poker. Great. Great. That's what we want to blind still with, right? No, I did say we could wait until the blinds hit us. And just about we can. We'd go down to like 3,000 on a 400 big blind. Oh, amazing plays. Oh my goodness. TBs, welcome back to Rick Nation. Man, it's so nice to know that you guys will be like, have a sub for a month now. Not have the adverts. Get the emotes. It's cool. It's really, really cool. Thank you so much, Plagues. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, man. Legendary. Let's see if that brings me aces next hand. So nice to have you here, Plagues, by the way. Like, really, really cool to get to catch up with you. I've really enjoyed this poker session tonight. I was so worried about it being ill. I really did need the whiskey at one point because my throat was really hurting and I'd already taken some painkillers, but the whiskey actually did the trick and it's gone well. I feel like I've played well enough, which is great. And yeah, really enjoyed it. Oh yeah, okay. That's break. Yep, we just literally slipped into break there. See you in a minute. 4,000 chips. That would be very weird, John Flip. Stranger things happen in poker. All right, minute to go. Oh, I've got water somewhere that I've not brought through. I don't think it's shove any two cards yet, right? It's getting close. A fold round to us being able to shove on Unsun is the absolute ideal. That is any two cards all day. Nearly a 3-hour stream now. This has been much more successful than it looked like it was going to be. It was looking like a 40-minute stream at one point. Under the gun next hand. We are 91st out of 98 at the moment. I remember when we lost some chips and went down to twice what our stack is now. It's crazy that right at the start of the tournament, we were like 10, 11,000. And we've never hit that again. And yet here we still are surviving on this pittance of a stack. It's a good while till the blinds go up again. Gun. Sorry, they go up now, but and I knew that a while ago. They're not going up again for 8 more minutes. I'd love to wake up with a hand in the big blind, but we're definitely looking for any excuse to shove afterwards. If we knew we get such a dry run of hands, maybe we just reshove the twos, but I'm pretty sure he's in the right play. No, we played it right. And we might yet still do it. Like, this is why you hang in there, you hang in there, you hang in there, right? That was super brave from King Jack suited. In a very, very different situation, I'd be like, oh, this is quite nice for the big blind. Okay. Oh. Maybe this is it. We might not get a better spot than this. Okay. Okay, live cards. They've hit. Open-ended straight draw, no flush draw. We don't get it. We gave it a go. We took a stab. Sadly, the small blind really woke up with us into the big blind, but we had a solid hand, just two-handed. There was such a good chance we were never going to get a spot better than that, so I'm glad we took our stab. So it comes down to, can we make the Sunday Million and make some money from it tomorrow? Thanks so much for being here, everybody. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Let's give somebody a raid, and I'll go make sure, well, I'll do my best to make sure that I get a good night's sleep for tomorrow's big day. Might have to try and drop my buy-ins a bit soon, just until we actually start cashing some stuff. If we don't do well tomorrow, tomorrow might be the last day that we do automatic $2. We might generally try and look for $1 from then on until we win. That's just good bankroll management. Feels good to import good bankroll management. I remember when we lost some chips and went down to twice what our stack is now. It's crazy that right at the start of the tournament, we were like 10, 11,000. And we've never hit that again. And yet here we still are surviving on this pittance of a stack. It's a good while till the blinds go up again. Sorry, they go up now, but and I knew that a while ago. They're not going up again for 8 more minutes. I'd love to wake up with a hand in the big blind, but we're